10:30, another 15 minutes from now, the press conference will take place. The press conference will be done both by the Defence Ministry officials, and if I am not wrong, it will also be, the EMEA officials will co-attend it. Right now, Chief of Defence Staff is briefing Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Then there will be a formal briefing of the Prime Minister by Defence Minister, followed by this press conference. And once this press conference is over, Nabila, we will have a CCS, Cabinet Committee on Security. We might have some sort of a photo op on this.
And those are the images on our screen.
Oh yes, actually these are the images. Everyone is inside there. I still remember when the first time when a sort of a press conference took place when we operated on the Myanmar border. I still remember it was years ago, and then subsequent press conference after Uri. And I never expected that the government would openly say that. So well, yes, there are a lot of propaganda material on social media. Nabila, we are not putting them on air. A couple of them have been deleted, which were posted by the Indian official press. They have been deleted. They have been deleted
because fake news,
insane amount of fake, insane amount of, you're absolutely right, insane amount of fake news is there. And most of all, not only fake news, the fake news is intended to demoralize and to hurt India's public opinion.
And also to show them mightier. Pakistan is indulging in propaganda to show that they are mightier.
So it's not about the truth, it's about impacting the public opinion. Impacting the public opinion. It's like a sort of a counter cyber, Nabila. So I'm again and again saying this on TV that we will not put them out. But yes, in this artillery fire, a lot of casualty has taken place.
I do want to bring in Captain Akhilesh Saxena, Kargil War veteran and defense expert. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. I do want to ask you, post abrogation of Article 370 and now an elected government that's come into play, do you think this full Kashmir, bustling Kashmir, successful Kashmir, economic boom has really irked Pakistan and those terror outfits to such an extent for them to have carried out this attack?
Exactly.
Would you, or as naysayers would say, people who've been critical of the Modi government would say, this has happened because of abrogation of Article 370?
Yeah. No, so if you really see in last 4 years, the picture of Kashmir has changed a lot. Like there are new industries coming, the economy was started booming, and then Kashmiri people have also realized that there is nothing in the terror, right? They have got the option to have a much better future. There was education. They were not only dependent on the propaganda which was given by the Pakistan. So Kashmir was changing, and that was not acceptable to Pakistan, and that was also not acceptable to few other nations like China, who are worried about the growth rate of India. So if you finally see, it's all about money also, right? So right now, India is on the fastest growth economy. So many of these countries, they were worried that, how do we divert the attention of India? To do this, Pakistan is the right nation because it's a rogue nation, it's a failed nation, and their weapon is terror. They do not have the courage to fight with Indian army. They have tried it many times. They have put the conspiracy during the Kargil war. Despite taking all the advantage, Indian army hit them hard, and they were, thrown back from the Kargil and Dras, all the regions at all. So they knew they can only do this by doing a conspiracy, kill the innocent citizen. But remember, this is a new India. This is a new India which is resilient, which is strong and confident. And we are not only going for Aman Ki Asha. Yes, we want peace, but not at the cost of killing our own citizen. So we have given a very clear message that if you will hit us once, we will hit you twice, thrice, and we will not leave you. If you hit one of our innocent citizens, we will take the revenge by hitting your entire the network of terror. And that's what India has done. They have done a precise strike without even crossing, LOC, and also damaging the infrastructure of Pakistan army and all, because our message is very clear to international community. We are against terror. An entire world is going, fighting against this terror. So please come together. That's why you say all the international media have, welcomed the step taken by India. And it's a great work. It's a master stroke by Indian Armed Forces and the leadership who has put it together. Because otherwise, it's not an easy thing. I was seeing there was a lot of pressure. Why we are not making a strike? What are we waiting for? What is the Rafale
A
for?
point.
Not
Gen-
easy. It
okay.
needs a lot of strategy planning to make a strike like this successful. And India has done it and made a mark in the world.
General Singh, am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah.
So my Pakistani state is Pakistani army, sir. You know, we have been able to lever a cost on Pakistani army, but we have not been able to change the behavior of the Pakistani army as an institution against India, sir. I mean to say, Uri and Balakot was a perfect strike. You know, we told them that we have done away with this strategic restraint. India will not show restraint when we are being hit. What more needs to be done to change the nature of the Pakistani army? Because unless until that nature is changed, the nature of the Pakistan state, sir, will never change. And they will continue to do this. Maybe 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line, they would repeat something like this in some other part of our country.
Yeah, so there's a saying that goes that all countries have an army, but Pakistan army has a country. So I mean that's something that you should remember and you should keep. Now, whatever happens, whichever manner takes place, the Pakistan army is obsessed with India, and within India, Pakistan army remains obsessed with Jammu and Kashmir. There's no doubt about that in anybody's mind. The other thing is that Pakistan knows that it cannot fight and win a conventional war with India, which has been demonstrated to it time and time again. So you fought 4 wars with India, they fought 4 wars with India, 47, 48, 65, 71, and again in 1999. And each time they have suffered. So, and 71, they suffered immense casualties and they, had 93,000 prisoners of war. So in spite of that, what did they do? After that, their focus changed. So what they decided was that Prime Minister Bhutto at that time said, I will eat grass, but we will develop a nuclear weapon. And President Zia, who took over soon after, said, we will bleed India with 1,000 cuts. So this is something that, we are in the services well aware of. These are not easy things to change a person's impose your will on another person, another army easily. So these are all protracted, long drawn out conflicts which India is faced with. Apart from Pahalgam that took place now, you've had Pulwama, you had Uri, you had the parliament attack, you had the Mumbai thing, and each time we have taken certain action. Now the action we took post Uri was the depth was very shallow and it was conducted by ground forces. The action we took place post Pulwama was at Balakot, just conducted by the Air Force. Now, what we have demonstrated is our price services capability. And that is something that has come through the coordination.